Your expectations create your suffering. It's a heavy one, isn't it? Tell us about this, Paul.
Well, I think it's a very important topic because a lot of us have expectations. And what do I mean by that is, in a way, people are attached to what outcomes they're looking for. And in a way, this is a form of control and it's a form of attachment. And where do these expectations come from? Well, we want to have a particular result. And therefore, we try and control what happens in the world. And if we don't get, the suffering really comes from, if we don't get what we expect, we suffer, right? And this could be an example of, we have expectations how people treat us. Well, that's a form of control. And if they don't treat us in a certain way, we get upset or frustrated, and we have expectations about ourselves. And if we don't achieve something, we go into shame or say we're not good enough or whatever. Or we have expectations about how the world should be, rather than the alternative, which is acceptance, being in the moment and going with the flow, which is about detachment and about being in control. And I can tell you're going to be a lot happier. So it's about creating intentions, but not being attached to any expectation about how that creates. So it's really about accepting in the moment and being detached, and that's going to give you a lot more peace of mind and less suffering.
Wow, this is deep. So you're really leading us down to the path of enlightenment. So I've been studying a lot about Buddhism, where they have this wonderful principle that attachment to any outcome is the absolute and proven recipe to suffer. And I see, as you said, plenty of people are either have their own concepts about what they should have or how they should live or what results they should have. Some has been implanted by someone else and they don't know it. And then they're looking at this massive gap, almost a ditch, between where they are now and what should be. And that should is a punishment. That should is punishment where they lose being in the moment, being playful, and really participate in life, and even notice the opportunities that could lead them towards that path. The other one that I came across is when they set a goal is the date. The date is at times killing the idea, killing the enthusiasm, because it doesn't happen that fast. Well, things need to move around in the 3D world. Do you want to speak to that?
That's why it's called a deadline, because it's about like a death. Yeah. And as we know, time is an illusion. And it's about, in the earth dimension, about trusting the process and having patience as to why, or the complexity of the universe, why things happen in a certain time period. And that's about being detached. And I think you're totally right. I think people are very attached to timing of things. Oh my God, that's frustrated, it hasn't happened yet. No, enjoy the moment and enjoy the process. It's okay. I think one of the greatest peace of mind you can have is to say, it's okay.
I love that.
It's very calm. It is okay. Things are okay.
Yeah, if you're listening to us, I want to challenge you and take it as if you had 100% faith that you will have what you want, and it will come about, it will happen. And as you said, trust the process, because you will get it exactly when you need to get it, and in a form or shape that you may not even know how it will come about, brought about into your life, because there is certain things in process for you, coordinated, and sometimes the universe or God knows better than you. How's that as a takeaway?
Absolutely. And the final comment I want to say is that we are complete already as we are. We don't need anything. We don't need to achieve anything to be better. We don't need to have anything to be better. We don't need to be a better husband, better wife, or better whatever. We are complete being as we are. And if we accept that with no expectation, life is going to be very cool and you're going to have no suffering.
Oh, lots of gold. Thanks very much. And we'll catch you next week, Paul. See you soon.
Right. See you then.